Orange County beaches in the Golden State remain closed this weekend after images like this one from last week circulated. California's governor said there was not enough social distancing, but residents say the photos and videos are misleading, and local officials are now suing the state to get beaches reopened.
What our public safety personnel saw last weekend was that the vast majority of people were families and people social distancing.
In both Oregon and Minnesota, reopen protests were met with health workers counter-protesting. Dr. Deborah Birx with the White House Coronavirus Task Force weighed in on protesters who don't wear masks or follow social distancing guidelines.
It's devastatingly worrisome to me personally, because if they go home and infect their grandmother or their grandfather who has a comorbid condition and they have a serious or an unfortunate outcome, they will feel guilty for the rest of our lives.
But the economic pain that's driving the protests is clear to lawmakers on Capitol Hill, who are discussing a fourth coronavirus relief bill. More than 30 million Americans have filed for unemployment over the past 6 weeks, and April's jobs report due out Friday is expected to show an unemployment rate at over 16%, the highest level since 1939.
We're trying to work through this. I don't want to rule in or out anything right now. We are in discussions internally and with leading members of Congress.
Tonight, President Trump is addressing the state of the economy in a virtual town hall inside of the Lincoln Memorial. Fox News Channel is hosting.
In New York, the hardest hit state, the total number of new cases and hospitalizations continues to fall, but state officials remain cautious. Police issued dozens of summonses to people who violated social distancing guidelines in New York City Park Saturday. And Sunday, a caravan of ambulances carried the body of a 66-year-old paramedic from a funeral home on Staten Island to Newark Airport. Several weeks ago, Paul Carey drove an ambulance from his home in Colorado to volunteer in New York City. He succumbed to the virus and died on Thursday.